Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Today we are going to be doing an ink swatching video. I recently did an ink swap with Alison over at Little Coco Studio, and I'm so excited to also share with you my ink inventory swatch, I guess ink collection binder. This is how I am organizing it. If you remember, in my past video, I did show, I believe I showed it on this channel. This is a vintage business card holder binder that I picked up at Value Village, I believe late last year. And the brand is Aurex Prestige. I really like how it's working for my ink swatches in here because the ink swatches I have fit the business cards the same way. It's exact same size, I mean, but this binder is not a personal size ring binder. I'm not sure exactly the name, but it is a little bit wider. It has two pockets on the inside cover, and then the back there are no pockets, but it came with all of these inserts, and these are like see-through plastic inserts. And I think I can get new ones online. Yeah, these are not personal size. I measured my personal size binder inserts with this, and this is a little bit longer, as you can see here with the rings. So when I was cutting out my dividers, I had to really think about where my holes were going to be so that it would fit, but I was able to use this Repesco hole cutter, and I just sort of eyed it. Before I do the swatching, let me just share with you what I am using here. So this is Wearingeul branded ink swatches. And I wouldn't say this is like the best swatching paper because the pen that I'm using, this is the Fonty. I prefer this glass nib because it's just easier to handle and easier to write with, I find, than the brass nib that I was using before. Maybe because I'm using such a fine point here, it's kind of like scratching on the surface of the paper. So you will see some of my swatches have a little bleed, a little bit on the surface. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with my setup here. And I do want to do a repurchase of these cards. So just leave that over there. And then I have an old, well, not too old, currently inked notebook. This is where I test my colors, and this is from like last year, just to kind of keep track because I always forget what exactly I have inked up, so that kind of helps. I might go back to using that, I'm not sure. And then at the back I just have some Wearingeul strip swatches. So these would be good for comparing colors, I guess. This is going to be a place where I just keep a log of all the inks and samples that I guess I have come into possession with, and so I can compare the colors. And I haven't really figured out if I'm going to be putting like a table of contents at the front and then marking it off if it's a sample or if it's a bottled ink. I might do that. I will update you guys on that. But yeah, I wanted to do a little something like that at the front. And then when I'm like, if the bottle is used up or the sample is used up, then I could just like check it off at the front. So that's going to take a while. So, but so far I think 90% of the inks that I own all swatched up in here. Yeah, so yeah, I guess I will show you how I divided this. So I didn't really go in order of color, but I started out with browns, and I believe I have 10 tabs in here, and I might add more down the road because I have, you see, I have purple, red, so I have 2 tabs for sort of the reddish tones ones, the pink and the red. But for purple, I'm kind of missing a violet tab for those more lavender-ish inks. And yeah, so I don't know exactly if I'm going to do it for sure, but for now, this is what I have, just the basic tabs. So for browns, I thought I would have more browns. I think I have more browns in samples than my bottles, but most of these, like I can say all of my bottles are already swatched in here. And I don't know, I thought I had more browns for some reason, but looking at this right now, like for me, I know exactly which ones are bottles and which ones are samples. This is something that's like really easy for me to recall. So I don't know if I need to put a checklist at the front, but I mean, for the sake of the binder, I think I should. So it's a little more organized. Yeah, like Colorverse Soul is one of my favorites. I have that in a bottle. Cocoa Shimmer, one of my favorites. Workshop Wishes, one of my favorites. Writing Desk, one of my top favorites too. Brunch Date, love that as well. So yeah, most of these. Sesame Oil is a sample. KWZ Cappuccino, also a sample. So you get the idea. So that's actually all. This is a little bit of a beigey, darker tone, the Stone Road of Gion. I don't know. See, some of my inks, they're categorized as brown, but they are on the more of a pinkish tone brown. It's a very warm pink tone brown. So that's kind of like the dilemma, because when you go online, it's like, I think officially categorized under brown inks. To me personally, I think should go under pink, I guess. But I can't, because I have only one pink tab, and pink is actually this color, like actual pink. So I am leaving it in here because it's categorized, I think, officially as a brown ink, or like, I guess, brown pink brown. Maybe I should do a category for that. But then if I do that, I'm going to have to do one for all the sub tabs, and that's going to get a little crazy, and I don't think I need that. Okay, but let's just get on with the video. So that's the browns, and then here is the greens, and I have a good number of the greens. This one is orange. So I have the orange, blue tab, and then the pink tabs. Like if you want to pause to see the colors, you can. I'm just gonna like kind of flip through this because it's gonna be a very long video. And I have the red one. And then blues, or no, that's a gray, I believe. See, some gray inks have a blue undertone, so, or sheen, and yeah, but it's supposed to be classified under the gray category. So It's tricky. And then my last one is just blacks, because I actually have 3 black inks, surprisingly. I have the Roaring Patina Black, which is in gold glitter or shimmer. And then I have the Platinum Carbon Black, waterproof ink. You can see it's a dry ink. And then I have the Colorverse Black Office Series. And I purchased this Office Series Black from Colorverse because it said it was permanent ink. I was so surprised when I got it and I tested it out. And permanent does not mean waterproof. So just to let you guys know that I forgot where I purchased it, but it said permanent ink. And I think it just means it's like light fast, or like it just, the color doesn't fade. That might, but if you add water, this is not waterproof. I thought what permanent was waterproof, but it's not. So that can be a little confusing. And then the Platinum Carbon Black is actually waterproof. So yeah, so I had to get the Platinum Carbon Black. It's an amazing ink for drawing or archiving, I guess, if that's what you want to do. So yeah, these are completely 2 different functions of this black ink that I have, and that's it. Hopefully you don't have to buy another black ink bottle or bottle of black ink. So yeah, and so now let's start swatching. She wrapped it up, so cute. Thank you so much, Alison. And look at her little custom stamp here, and it says Little Coco Studio. That is so cute. And I have been waiting to actually do this video for quite a while, but never got a chance to. So I'm so excited. Let's unwrap this. When we were looking at each other's collections, she sent me over a list of her bottled inks inventory, and I was so impressed how organized she was. And all of her bottled inks were available in a spreadsheet, and I got inspiration from her, made my own Excel list of all my bottled inks too. So I thought that would be really easy to just like send over to somebody if you're doing some ink swaps. So that is a really great idea. Thank you, Alison. What is this? Oh, that's so cute. Happy belated birthday. Enjoy, Alison. Oh, that is so cute. So let's put that aside. Thank you. Thank you so much, Alison. And I like how she put the Starbucks Reserve washi tape on this. Package here, of course. Free advertisement for Wonder Pens. They should really start sponsoring us, really, because I've ordered so much from them. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. So it's like a seasonal, what do you call it? One of those domes. Oh, thank you so much, Alison. I wish you would have told me. We would have like swapped PET tapes too. Blue flowers. Like those, like, what do you call those? Bluebells or something like that. Okay, that's gonna be good for spring. So I'm gonna use that for spring. And this one, the artist looks familiar. Is it? I'm not sure. Is it Our Studio? I'm not sure, but it looks familiar. That is so cute. I've never seen this washi tape before. So let's set this aside. And put this aside. Oh shoot, there's more? Oh, I think one sticker came off. This one is have a nice day. Okay, I don't want to ruin that. Okay. Oh, that is so cute. Is this peon? Looks like peon. I'm not sure, but so cute. I love that one. And then this one is, it says coffee, so it's coffee themed, or patios, storefronts. It's cute. Okay. I know she loves to drink coffee. Like, she's more of a coffee person versus like tea. Because I remember she mentioned in her Japanese vlog that they were searching and sort of like coffee shop hopping to find the best coffee in Japan. Okay, thank you so much, Alison. That is quite a sweet surprise. I had no idea. So now let's start the swatching. Oh, and by the way, this is instant French vanilla that I'm drinking here. And for my ink swatches, I'm going to use this gel pen to write the ink name because it's just a little more consistent instead of writing with this. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so we have 7 inks. So I just basically chose the ones I was interested in swapping or getting. So this is Dominant Industry Wonder Pen's Ginger Chicken. This has been out for quite a while, but I haven't really like tried it. I mean, it's more of like a, and she did a swatch there. I haven't really, oops, maybe I should just like agitate it. I haven't really tried to sample yet, and I don't think they offer samples, so I'm glad. Wait, actually, I think they do. Anyways, I never got around to it, but if I do like it, I will end up getting the bottle, of course, because I'm all about the browns and deep oranges. I like that. So this would be a good, I think, a fall color. Let me just get my vial holder. This is like a nifty little thing that I picked up at the Toronto Pen Show last time. Okay, so let's see. This really reminds me of ancient copper for some reason, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison. Okay, so let's see here. Throughout the years, I've really let go of perfectionism. Because good enough is good enough. So gonna dip my nib in some water and then wipe it off. Always recap your bottles. So this is Dominant Industry. And this is a ginger chicken. For some reason, it's a lot harder to do this on camera, I find. Ginger chicken, and I forgot to do my my swatch. So let's just quickly do my swatch. I think it just shows the color, the depth of the color a lot better if I do it. 2, 3. Okay, so it's not that wet. I usually do it like 3 seconds, 3-second mark. But so this is a standard ink, I believe. Let's compare this to ancient copper. Where's my ancient copper? Okay, so that is my ancient copper, and that is the ginger chicken. So it's definitely a lot brighter, less brown, but this one is actually, it's also kind of close to the Kyoiro Hagashiyama Moonlight, kind of, or Autumn Oak, a darker version of it. So I think this is classified as an orange ink. Swatch number 2. So let's go with Tatcha Suchi. You can see that it is a brown ink. Wow, this seems very wet. And it's a standard. And I just like to put that because sometimes you can't really pick up on the shimmer. I don't know if it's this paper, but it's not the best. As you can see, it kind of like scraped the paper at the top and bottom because it's the nib, the glass nib. So maybe this would be better with a Q-tip, but I don't really want to use those. So next up I have a Turanishi guitar in Opera Rose. And let's see. I don't remember if this is a shimmer. I don't think I picked any shimmer. So this is a brownish pink, I think. It definitely is a very nice pinkish brown. And it does remind me of the Colorverse brunch date, I think. See how pretty this one is? Oh, I love this one. And that one does remind me of brunch date. But okay, so the bottom is brunch date and then the top is Opera Rose. So it's less pink and more orange than the brunch date. Okay, this one's the Ferris Wheel Press, Peter Moss. I wanted to try this ink, but I never got around to it. So that is a little wetter. Yeah, that is a little wetter. Okay. And that's the ink. And no, it's just a standard. Okay, so that's the Peter Moss. This is a really nice green. Without it, it's like a bright green, but without it being bright. I like it. Okay, so that's perfect for spring. Peter Moss Park, so Moss Park Green is on top, and we have the Peter Moss at the bottom, which is a little more grassy green, and the Moss Park has a little bit of a more of a bluish tint. So the next ink is Kobe Shioya Vintage Sepia 52. So it's a sepia tone. It is a very, very dark, it's a very dark brown, almost black. So it's kind of dry on the dry side too. I find that like the thicker the ink, the more drier the ink is, which is kind of like ironic when you think about it. So it's like a dark brown. So the next ink is this Bungu Box Sweet Potato Purple. So I actually like my top favorite dessert that I had in Japan is the sweet potato and matcha ice cream. I'm not really it was this really like tasty matcha ice cream dessert, but it had sweet potato paste over it, I think. And I just thought it tasted so good, and that was, I believe, in Kyoto. So that is a very accurate, I think, color for sweet potato, especially the Japanese sweet potato. And I do regret not picking this ink up when I was at Bungu Box. And it's called Sweet Potato Purple. And so this is the Sailor Burgundy ink that came with my Pansies Sailor Pro Gear Slim, and that's the Sweet Potato Purple. So the last one we have is the Pilot Irishizuku Tsukushi, and I don't remember if this is a dark brown. So this is a really dark brown. Okay, so this is the Pilot Suku. And that is the brown. I like all of these inks. I stuck with the browns and the warm colors because, you know, that's just something that I have a preference for and I always use on a regular basis. So let's just compare some colors and just add this to my binder. I think out of all of these, I think it's going to be hard to choose, but my favorite, I love all of them. I think they look great all together, and but I really love the sweet potato, maybe because I'm connecting my experience with sweet potato now, but that's my favorite. And I think I like the Opera Rose a lot. I feel like I'm going to be using that a lot too. And this is hard. I like the green one too. But I usually use green inks, usually only in the spring and summer. But I'm really liking this green. And I'm also liking this orange ink. So I think, yeah, but then this one is also, the Tatcha is also good. So it's going to be hard to choose, but my top favorite is the sweet potato and the Opera Rose. And let's just add it into here. Okay, let's start with the purple one, the sweet potato purple. So this one obviously is going to go to my purple category. And there's no double pockets, it's just at the front. So what I do is just turn it around and then now it's on the other side. So, and then next we have Tatcha Suchi. This is, I believe, is this a brown ink? Or is it like a dark yellow, like a golden? Let's see. It has a gold undertone though, so maybe I will put it here. I forgot what Suchi means. But it's really similar to Colorverse String and Noodler's Golden Brown. So I'm going to, yeah, I think it's a gold. I can always like double check this later, but for now I'm going to put it, I'm going to get another insert for the gold, but I could be totally wrong and maybe it is a brown ink, but for me I think it looks gold, like and like again I have gold under yellow, so my yellow toned is gonna be in the yellow category. Now I'm looking at it, it looks brown, so I'm not too sure. I'm just going to put it here for now. Okay, so next we have the Opera Rose, and this definitely is the brown ink. Is it brown? It has a really pink tone. Guys, I must probably be the worst person at categorizing inks. I mean, it is going under orange inks for me. So I'm going to put it under the orange right there because it really matches the other orange inks in my collection. And then this one is an orange as well. So this is the ginger chicken. Yeah, so let's see. Take another insert out. Hope this video is not too long. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so that's there. The next one is green. And I have green right there. And then I have this brown. Yeah. Okay. 2 slots. And then another brown. Okay. Okay, so now they are all in this binder, and I still have to update all of my sample inks. I haven't swatched all of them here, but if you're interested to see some more, ink swatching videos, let me know. I can definitely do it. I have also some more sample inks on the way to me, so I can do a video when I receive it. And hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.